I can't even find my hat. The show must go on. This is really sad. Basically, Mason is Gregson, Crystal and Gregson are brother and sister. Crystal doesn't think Will is creepy anymore, but Will is totally still creepy. End of week 1 through 4. Basically, the plot really needs to move along if they're gonna finish the show in a few weeks because, like, nothing has happened so far. So to recap week 5. Will's like, hey, sorry I posted all of that family stuff, but I felt like everyone had a right to know. Will, you don't even have a right to know, okay? What makes you think that all these random people that are watching have a right to know? Yes, Crystal hates you now. What's your point, Will? Will basically says that he has a court date set up with Shentek, and he's pretty much in trouble, and he's sorry he did all this stuff, but don't be mad at him. And then he really awkwardly asked Crystal out on a date on a vlog. It was probably the most awkwardly painful thing I've ever watched in my life. I was pretty much like, this is really sad. Then Gregson's back. Yay. Because honestly, he's the only person that's doing anything entertaining. Then a hat. Butter. Gregson's like, this is gonna be my last vlog. I'm retiring. Crystal doesn't want me around. So basically, everyone that vlogs out there totally sucks. There's like British people, old people, a guy that makes tacos. Leave Mitch alone. Girl with a hat. He pretty much insults everyone. Okay, you've gone way too far, Gregson. This hat is very popular in Russia, okay? And I happen to really like it, and so does everyone else. 5 stars if you love my hat. We'll see how many stars you get. Then Gregson's basically like, love you, VG, call me. No, okay, maybe. I'm kind of lonely, but I'm not that lonely. Well, maybe. I kind of like heart you a ton, and I get that not everyone likes this style of hat, so I guess we're even. Moving on. Enough about my cyber crush. Then Gregson talks about how we should all use time lapses. I don't know if I've discussed this before. Oh wait, I think I have, but I really hate time lapses. I mean, like, I really hate time lapse. And this is stupid, and comments are so dumb, and I just hate them so much. They're so good, time lapse. I just like them dance around, I hate time lapses. Then he says he saw Will's video where he tried to ask Crystal out, and he thinks it's hilarious. I'm with you there. Virtual high five. And Gregson takes more pills, and then I remember that he's a total junkie. I don't know if I can date a junkie, so maybe after rehab, Gregson, we can hook up. Let's move on to Will and Crystal's date, where they basically walk around the mall and it's totally lame. I'm gonna skip that 4-minute review and cut straight to the end where they get home to Will's apartment. Some guys in Will's apartment. None of them notice this, of course, until the camera is in full frontal view of this guy's face. Then this dude clocks Will in the face and I'm like, nice! Oh no, so Will falls over, but the camera lands perfectly in place. The guy goes over to Crystal, she starts screaming no, and then he tries to drag her out of the apartment and Will's like, no, don't do that. So the guy turns around and shoots Will in the arm. I could care less. The guy drags Crystal out of the apartment and Will's like, good shot. And that's the end of their date. So pretty much, was the date successful? Yes. So then Will goes to this hospital thing where Gregson's apparently doing an interview for some secretarial job. So they get in Gregson's car and Will's like, I got shot, wah, and he's choosing this time to finally complain about it. Gregson basically tells Will to shut up, he only got grazed in the arm and he needs to stop sucking it up and he can only start complaining when he gets shot in the neck like Gregson has. So Gregson's been shot in the neck. Hot. Gregson carries Will to a couch, which I assume is in his home, picks out a first aid kit, and pretty much bandages Will up. Meanwhile, Will is still screaming like a little girl. Then someone's in Gregson's house, and he's like, shut up, Will, someone is here, you're gonna give us away. Will's like, what's going on? I need to know everything that's going on while I grab the camera around and take it everywhere with me, even when we're in danger. Okay, stop. Will is starting to sound freakishly like someone very familiar. And that someone is Reed. I hate Reed. Reed is probably one of the worst characters next to Technological Maggie. Oh my god. Reed always had to be in the center of everything, and he always had to try and make lame jokes and try and fit in all the time, and he always grabbed the camera and filmed things at inopportune moments and then posted it. Reed is Will is Reed. I hate them both. So Gregson pulls Will into the kitchen and goes under his sink and grabs a gun out of it. I don't know about you guys, but I keep cleaners and a trash can under my sink. Not a gun. But we're all a little different. Gregson grabs his gun and then he's like, we gotta go, Will, and the video ends. Gregson makes a really long video and he's like, look, we're not gonna be back till Wednesday. We're going in the dark and we're gonna figure this out because I have a plan. Gregson pretty much blames himself for everything. Don't be so hard on yourself, man. You can't help it if your dad's a duck. and like happy V-Day too. Even though you kind of think you sort of messed up everything, Gregson, I'm a forgiving person and I like totally forgive you. Like you should be my Valentine. Pull out of your dark hole, buy me some chocolates, and then leave because I don't eat in front of people. It makes me feel fat. Okay, like bye.